guys, what's up? It's Joe Rady from Rady's Rides. I'm back here at Loki Kia in Clearwater, Florida, because guess what? We have it. This is a 2020 lightly refreshed Kia Sportage. Let's talk about Kia and the Sportage. So Kia's been around since the early 1990s. The Sportage has been around since 2002. It is in that hotly contested compact crossover SUV segment of the auto industry. For 2020, like I said, there's been some light refreshing done to the exterior and some new things on the interior. But what Kia is still trying to do, like they do with every other model in their lineup, is bring you a value and a level of quality for the price that is second to none. So let's go ahead, dive into this refresh 2020 Kia Sportage and see if it really is a standout in that compact SUV segment. Off the bat, you'll see the changes. We have some changes to headlights and the front fascia. So headlight design, the housing has changed a little bit. You can see what's going on with your projector beam headlight and the other illumination inside. Everything's blacked out, so it really fits well with this black Kia Sportage. As you drop down, this is changed up as well. You have a projector beam fog lamp, a little bit of silver. I'm liking it. And then look at this, functional side air curtain. Everything else matches the paint and looks great. Now, as we come across the front, I like the low sloping hood. You have that tiger nose grille design. Looks great on the Sportage. The silver trim, the the gloss gray center area. You drop down, you have two horizontal gloss black sections and then a flat black area along the bottom. Really gives it a nice SUV look, has a nice flow to it. Now, when we get up onto the hood, you can see the very distinct body lines on both sides that kind of fade away as you get towards the windshield, but definitely the Sportage for me stands out because of the look. It has a lot of character to it. As you come around, you can see the nice work that was done on that lower fog lamp area into the fenders. Now, the flat black is very low up front, and then it comes around the fender well. Wheels on this particular option one, you're getting this really beautiful machined aluminum finish, the darker gray color. If you're wondering what's the size, this is an 18-inch wheel. Like the look, it's a 225 on the width, 55 series sidewall. And look, they're using a nice quality tire. Michelin Primacy Tour tires are really good, going to give you a nice ride, not too much noise. We go into the fender, clean. I like that. We don't need fake vents and all this other junk that looks like you got it from Pep Boys. You have the black on the mirror caps, your turn signals nice and slim, chrome trim all the way around. I like the way they brought just a little bit of chrome on the door handles, low roof rails, like a flat silver color, and then across the bottom there, we kept it simple. Nice flat black. The cladding doesn't come up too high. You got some nice body lines in the door as we come towards the rear. Interesting quarter window. It's actually part of the door, does not go into the pillar, and it's sort of squared off, so kind of gives a little different look from the side. When you come around to the rear, you'll see the updated clean rear. Now, what's nice is it's a flat black, so smooth all the way back. You have a low roof spoiler. This is the EX trim, LED taillights. We drop down, and then one of my zonks that I never really liked about the Sportage is where they put the turn signals in the lower area. As a driver behind a Sportage, I don't like having it that low. It's hard to see. Have it up there and clean up this bottom portion. So that to me is a zonk, but I do like the chrome trim. Very, very simple rear diffuser area. But the great news is no fake exhaust, nothing that looks like an exhaust, and it's just clean look. But why don't we go ahead, pop the hood, see what's powering this Sportage. All right, guys, we got the hood popped. I am gonna zonk it because of the prop rod, but you know what? It seems every vehicle almost in this class happens to have a prop rod. What you're looking at underneath that plastic engine cover is going to be a 2.4 liter inline four naturally aspirated engine, 181 horsepower, 175 pound-feet of torque. It's all mated through a 6-speed automatic transmission. The Sportage weighs around 3,305 pounds, 0 to 60 in about 7.9 seconds. MPGs 23 in the city, 30 on the highway. Overall, it's a tasteful engine compartment. Nothing really crazy going on, nothing really to zonk besides the prop rod. What I am very happy to see is that 6-speed. But why don't we go ahead, let's check out the interior and see the value that Sportage brings. All right, guys, we're inside the 2020 Kia Sportage. Remember, this is an EX level trim. I know you're probably saying, well, Joe, I like the little tweaks that are on the outside. I am looking for that compact size SUV. How much is this one? MSRP is $29,000 on this particular one. Let's see what you get for the money. Now, to the door panels, I'm very happy to say that they broke up the sea of just bland one color material. You have soft touch at the top, soft touch on the door handle, a little bit of gloss black, and then I'm liking the tan color for the armrest and the back portion of the door. You have a nice pocket down there for a bottle and for some Twinkies. So you can get your bottle of milk, wash down those Twinkies in your Kia Sportage. Dash. The dash is smart in here. It's very far forward, almost totally flat, the top of the dashboard. Soft material. This is harder. So soft here, harder here, but I like the two-tone motif going on. This is new for 2020. You have a revised 8-inch infotainment system, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, real nice touchscreen features. You could go back to home. We could go back into setup. You could change up whatever you need in there. It's got the swipe feature, which is really nice. Clear graphics, easy to understand. A little bit of silver looks tasteful. Down here, there's a little bit of gloss black. Nothing to be too afraid of. Start stop button, flat black. Here are your radio controls, AC controls. And what's nice is, if you notice on the infotainment system, dual climate control system going on, which is a nice touch. You do have heated seats, but no ventilated seats at this price point. I would like to see ventilated seats at $30,000. You have not only one, but two 12 volts, a USB, and a nice cubby for your circus peanuts. Seats, the center console area, you have two cup holders. Here's your Kia key fob. It's a tasteful design. Nice touch with the silver buttons on the back. Controlling that 6-speed automatic transmission. You do have different drive modes, normal, eco, and sport. Armrest is of the softer type. You have a nice little, those mini Slim Jim holder here. Open this up and you'll be able to fit about 3 bags of Lay's chips, maybe some Cheetos. Just make sure you have some nice wipes to clean your fingers off. Seats, like the leatherette material, perforated center, manual controls for the passenger, but overall a tasteful looking seat. And to match this lighter color, you do have a lighter headliner in here to kind of brighten things up as well. But why don't you come over to the business end? I'll show you behind the wheel of this 2020 Sportage. All right, guys, business end in the Sportage, you do have power assist, which is really nice on the driver's side. Steering wheel, tasteful design, full round with the stitch work going on. Tasteful horn button. I like the silver here. And the buttons are so smartly placed and really easy to use. Dash, you have an analog tach, analog speedometer, fuel gauge and coolant gauge. You have that info section in the center there. Of course, you're going to get all your driver assistance aids, which is really, really nice on this 2020 Sportage. The nice thing is it feels super comfortable in here. The seats are nice, plenty of headroom. Let's check out that back seat and see how your passengers are going to like the 2020 Sportage. All right, guys, back seat time. The great news is if you thought you were going to get squished sitting back here, that's not the case. Nice large doors, plenty of headroom. I am going to zonk the backs of the seats, but I know if you have kids, this will actually help you out. You do have these pesky cargo nets, which I wish they would use a different material, so I'm zonking those. 2 AC vents, but the best news is, thank you Kia, USB and a 12 volt. They know you have kids and they don't want you to lose your sanity once their devices lose power. But like I said, seating position, what's great is, check it out. Nice recline, and I mean, it really drops back pretty sharp there to give you a nice comfortable seating position to go to sleep. Armrest, it's on the firm side, but the cup holders are in the right place. Let's go ahead, check out the cargo area and see what we could squeeze into this Sportage. All right, guys, time to check out the cargo area. We push the button, electric assist on the EX trim. Look at the amount of space that we're working with. Even with the seats up, you got a nice amount of room, which is very, very usable. Those seats will do the 60-40 tango and fold down. Let's go ahead and see what we have underneath here. We lift this up, storage out the wazoo. You could put your Twinkies back here. You could put your ding dongs, little Debbie snacks, whatever you got, put it back here. You can even hide some stuff from your kids so that they're not eating your snacks before you get a hold of them. Closes really nice. You got your nice security shade, easy to get to. And then when you're done, you press the button, down she goes. If you're ready though, I'm definitely ready. Let's take this Kia Sportage for a spin. All right, guys, we're in the 2020 Kia Sportage EX trim, pulling out of Loki Kia. What I like right away is just the visibility. You know, they did a great job with making those 8 pillars disappear. Large windshield. Visibility out the back is nice. It's a rainy day here in Florida, and you know what? Feels very comfortable in here. Seating position for the driver, it's great. The flexibility of having the electric assist seating for the driver to get it right to your body type. I like the work that they did with the infotainment system. Now you have the flexibility, of course, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. And just like many of the other Kia products, the technology you're getting, the different amenities you're getting, you'd be paying a lot more in other vehicles. I think another good point about this is you're getting that 6-speed automatic transmission rather than a CVT. You do have tilt and telescoping steering wheel, blind spot monitoring, and lane keep assist. And this 2-tone interior, I'm actually digging. It doesn't look too bad in here. Lighter headliner makes it a little brighter in the interior, but as we're rolling out, on throttle, drops down. Like I said, 0 to 60 about 7.8, 7.9 seconds, which if you look at the other competitors in the class, they're well in the 8-second range for a lot of them. So one of those things, great ability to see in front of you and to avoid whatever's happening. Brakes feel good. Steering wheel has a nice thickness to it. I do have it in sport mode, which adjusts some of the parameters of how the transmission behaves and everything, but very smooth. Nice weight to the steering wheel, which is great. I've been in some other vehicles in this class and it just feels too wishy-washy. This has a nice overall feel to it. The digital display in the center is a little dated, but remember, this is not a total redesign for the Sportage. That is yet to come. This is just a slight refresh. But on throttle, shifts are on the smoother side. I also like the way when you turn on the windshield wipers, it shows you what speed you're in that digital display, which is really nice. Armrests are at a great height. Getting to the infotainment system is a breeze. AC controls are easy to understand. You do have the dual climate, which is really nice. Other than that, I think this is a great option for, like I said, somebody who wants something that is just a little bit different for this particular class of vehicle. And you're getting a nice overall feel with this interior, the way that it is set up, not only for location of everything, but also the colors, and even the seating material is very, very comfortable and supportive. You know, what's interesting is that I'm noticing that it's very quiet in here. Not a lot of wind noise, which is pleasant. Instrumentation is easy to read. And overall, the ride is smooth, which I think you're going to really like out of this Sportage. Returns decent MPGs. But overall, I'm pleasantly surprised with the refreshed Sportage. I'm really looking forward to what the redesign is going to be, I'm sure, 2 years from now. But hopefully this gives you a nice overall feel of what kind of value you're getting with this compact SUV. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up and get back to Loki Kia, so I'll see you in a split second. All right, guys, it's been another great day here at Loki Kia. Definitely got to thank Robert, Danny, and the rest of the crew getting us access to this 2020 refreshed Sportage. Is it a standout in the compact SUV class? When it comes to something unique with a different style that is going to be different than the Honda, the Toyota, the Mazda, I think definitely you need to take a look at this Kia, especially if you're looking for maximum value out of your hard-earned dollars. But if it's SUVs like these you want to see on Ready's Rise, leave a comment in that comment section. If you're new to the channel and you're on your way out, hit the subscribe button. I promise you it's worthwhile coming back for more. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Ready's Rise family. If you want to help us keep making great content just for you on the channel, click the link in the description. Get yourself some Ready's Rise merch. Got to give it up to Big Guns McGee. He's becoming a Kia aficionado, loving these Kias left and right. So thank you, Tom, for your hard work. And just like always, I'll see you on the next ride.